chills when I think your love is true. I've been fooled before, wouldn't like to get my love caught in the slamming door. How about some information, please? Straight up now, tell me, do you really wanna love me forever? Am I caught in a hit and run? Straight up now, tell me, is it gonna be you and me together? Or are you just having fun? You are so hard to read. You play hide and seek with your true intentions. You're only playing games. I just have to say, do you love me? Do you love me, baby? Do you love me? Do you love me? Hey, baby. Do you love me? Do you love me, baby? Come on now. Do you love me? Do you love me? Tell me, baby. I've been a fool before, wouldn't like to get my love caught in the slamming door. Are you more than half for me, or am I a page in your history? But I don't mean to make demands, but the word and the deed go hand in hand. I want some information, please, please. Straight up now, tell me. Straight up now, tell me.
Hey! Here we go.
Straight up now, tell me. Straight up.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're trying to be straight up tonight. If we don't do anything else. Hey, welcome. Hey, it's a Monday night. I hope it's all right. Welcome to the For the Record, the word on the street. My name is Lamar, but you can call me Trey. Hey, we're just gonna do a little chopping it up this morning or this evening, and we're just gonna have some fun. You don't mind, do you? Yeah, we're just gonna have a little fun and make some things happen. Looks like a little shiny stuff on my nose today. Oh no, man. All right, bless your heart. Man, what is this? All right, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. But yes. We're going to talk a little bit about these, things that's going on in the community, and just ride a little bit. And, hopefully we get a good conversation going on. But hey, who knows? We'll see how it flows. But before we get it started, hey, do a little admin stuff. We'll take, I'm on the YouTube, on the platform of YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. You can go ahead and check me out. And do me a favor, if you would, if you would just, tweet, retweet, hit the like button, and hit the bell, and if you have not subscribed, hey, go ahead, subscribe, and share. If you find something worth talking about and sharing, go ahead and share the button. Hit the thumbs up. Now, if you hit the thumbs down button, it's all right. You go just drop a comment. Tell me what you're thinking, how you're feeling about today's episode, because there's a lot going on. So uh, that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be trying to work this thing out the best way we can. And as you know, if you have ever listened to my vlog, hey, I'm just chopping it up. You know, I'm just trying to get it for the record. The word on the street. That's how I see it on my street. I don't know how you've seen it on your street, but hey, hopefully, there's words going out, and words coming in. And so, however you see it on your side of the aisle or their side of the street, hey, that's on you. I'm not gonna be mad with you one way or the other. And I hope you don't be mad with me. But if it is, hey, that's life. Man. Everybody's gonna be mad at somebody sometime. All right, so hey, that's what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna chop it up, and I just want to take a look at some of the things, because you know what, we try to, we often try to, try to, distinguish, verify, and or compromise, or try to make excuses, for a lie. As far as I'm concerned, white lie, black lie, and there's the damn lie. Fall in them categories if you're lying. And so we just want to take a look at some of these, some of these lies that's flying out there, you know, and they say that a white lie won't hurt you. Let me tell you something. All lies will hurt you in some form or fashion. You know, just some hurt you worse. That's all it is. That's the only difference. So we're just gonna chop it up and try to get into some of these lies and scandals that they've been perpetrating on us. Even as today. But first, I want to give a couple shout outs. I want to give a couple shout outs. I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine. His name is Larkin Sellers. Now this brother, he's a good brother, good brother. Has a black owned business, and what he does, he has a line of product that deal with CMOS. CMOS. Now some of you don't know what that is, and some of you may know what that is. But it's a natural herb, and he's going to be coming on my show, not this Thursday, but the next Thursday, and I give him an opportunity to tell you the benefits of the sea moss. So hopefully that you tune in or watch the show and comment and get some education, man. Get some education about our bodies, because I'm gonna tell you, this is the only body we have. You better take care of it. One day you're gonna wish you did. Trust me on that one. One day you're gonna wish you did. So yeah, so I want to give a shout out to my brother on his product line, and and wait for him till next week, so he's gonna come and talk about his product line. And this is an open forum. This is open forum. If anybody have a product, especially if you're black, or you have an event that you want to try to get it out there, hey, are you trying to, you got something to say? Let me know. Go ahead and drop it in the comments and let me know. And I'll be glad to give you a shout out and give you an invite. Let the folk on the street know what you're doing. Yeah, we used to do that a long time ago. We used to, tell each other, be the advertisement when nobody else would advertise for us. You see, I mean, only thing I'm asking for you to do is, is to share, because that's the only way we're gonna survive this train, by sharing. Okay, all right. So let's get right into it now. Let's get right into it. I wanted to talk about, the white lies, the black lies, and the damn lies. And is that a real thing? Are they really, are they really being straight up with it? Because you know, a lot of stuff is kind of fuzzy. Yeah, a lot of things are kind of fuzzy, and so uh, they practice on us. Try to use the Jedi mind trick. Kind of gaslight us whenever they can. And one of their methods of doing it, they do it, is called the ham and egg justice. Yeah, using the ham and egg justice. Now you say, now what is the ham and egg justice? I'm glad you asked. Well, you see, the ham and egg justice, I mean, I like a ham. I like a ham and egg sandwich just as well as everyone else does. It sounds, you know, you know, uh, uneventful and harmless, a ham and egg sandwich. But see if you look a little closer, you find out that both are not the same. It's just like if someone offering you, you want an orange, but they're going to give you an apple instead. You didn't want that. That's not what you ordered. You ordered the app. You ordered the orange, but they will say, "Look, this is an apple. It's a fruit. You know, no sweat. You know, they both have the basic uh, uh, nutritional nutritional value. You know, that's what you're thinking in your head. But that's not what you wanted. That's not what you ordered. That's not what you paid for. So why would you ask? Why would you accept something that you didn't pay for? Now back to the ham and egg, the ham and egg sandwich, or the ham and egg justice. You see, you know, a ham and an egg, you know, they sound like they go together, and it tastes good together. Now, I ain't gonna lie about it; it tastes good together, but they really aren't the same in a whole lot of ways. But the main difference is, you know, the chicken, all they had to do is fart out an egg. You know, just lay the egg, boom. You know, you know, nothing really drastic happens to them. You know, the chicken just get on up, and you know, tomorrow lay another egg. But now the ham comes from the pig. The pig had to lay a leg. He can't get up from that. No, his whole life is changed. I mean, his whole being is changed. If he's alive, he's now crippled. Although it sounds good together because that's the storyline they gave us, you know, ham and eggs, but they're so far apart within their sacrifice. And so that's the kind of justice that they try to give us. You know, they say I was talking to a lady today, and you know, well, over a couple of days, because she was on a page, and she made a comment about uh, you know uh, you know immigrants, to be specific, Cuban immigrants, and the atrocities and all the things that are happening in Cuba. And she went on to say that it's heartbroken, you know, and it's this and it's that. And so so one, she went on to say, oh, it's a socialist country, and this and that. And then I went on to say to her, and I told her, listen. You living here in America, and it's okay to feel something for other folk. But what about the folk that live here? Yeah. What about the folk that live right here in these good old Americas? And to be specific, I'm talking about the ADOS community. I'm talking about the black community. What about those people who for 400 years have been going through turmoil? This is not something that just happened to us. And then she came back with a reply. Well, that's nonsense. That's in the past. Here comes that ham and egg justice. It looks like the same, but it really ain't. And then she says, well, uh, 200 white folk, died so that they can be free. Well, I need to know. I need to know what kind of freedom she's referring to. We still aren't free. And if you think you are, listen, look at your bank account. Most of us are economically slave to a job that you hate, tied to a house that you can barely afford, medical bills up your wazoo. Yeah, 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 yeah. And if you know somebody who's been incarcerated for some ungodly time, where we know other folk will get off for the same crime. Some of that old ham and egg justice. Two people go, but they did, but not the same justice. One has to sacrifice more simply because of what he is. And so I get this. I have to stop and think and ask this person. I said, do you really believe in your heart that because you say 200,000 white people died? Now you didn't mention the black folk that died during that time, but but the 200 people, white people, that died for the so-called civil right to set the uh, black or the slaves free, you think that was justice? No, sweetheart. No, it wasn't even about us, to be honest. No, it was about them keeping their position, both the North and the South, because the North was just as racist as the South. Yes, I said it. The North was just as racist as the South. If you don't believe it, just read about the New York City conscript wars, where they burned down the New York City. Yeah, where they burned down New York City and took over and killed freemen, supposedly freemen. Yeah, that's what they did. Yeah, that's some of that Hammonade justice. And so I challenged them. I challenge them. You just can't say that that other countries, feel you can, because you're a person, but you can't say with a straight face or some kind of concern about what other countries are doing, or what other countries, how bad off other countries are, and you don't give a damn about this country right here. Point in case, we're talking about the COVID. Yeah, let's just look at COVID. Now, I don't know how you come down on it. I really don't know. You know, I don't know if you're for masking or against masking. 'Cause that's really not the point. The point being is people are dying. That's the point. People are dying, and you can say anything you want. If you don't believe people are dying, there's over 600,000 graves in these United States to prove that. You can't gaslight that. You can't gaslight that. Now, whatever you think about the vaccine, whatever you think, I'm not pushing it one way or another. I'm just merely saying, whatever you think about that vaccine, so far it has proven that those who have the vaccine have a better chance of surviving than those who don't. Now, I've heard all the stories of why you shouldn't do it, you know, from the mark of the beast or the test babies. I've heard it all. Maybe I have not heard it all, but I've heard plenty. Let's put it that way, because I know there's every day there's something else coming up. They're going to find a reason if they don't want to take it. But even though, the science says that if those who have taken the vaccine have a better chance of survival versus those who don't, what's the problem? Let's just say you don't want to take. Let's just say you grown ass folk don't want to take the virus shot. Okay, I get it. But you can wear a damn mask. What's the problem? What's the case against wearing a mask? Somebody, I don't care who, somebody make it make sense. Somebody make it make sense. So you don't want to wear, so you don't want to take the vaccination. Okay, all right, I can get with that. But wear a mask. Now that's where I come down on. Wear a mask. If you don't want to take the vaccination shot, wear a mask. You know why I say wear a mask? It's not for me. Because I could, because I'm not be blunt and honest. I'm not going out there like that. I'm just not. But those of you who are out there like that, unprotected, unprotected. That's exactly what you are. Because there's, like I just said, there's over 600,000 graves that say so. And you make your own decision that you're not going to take the vaccine. Well, fine. Now, what is the alternative? You know, science is saying that you get a better chance of dying or getting sick. That's what science said. I'm not saying that, but that's what science said. You know, now now they got this, this Delta virus. You know, for those, younger folk, it's taking y'all away quick. Yeah. I mean, again, that's the science. That's not me. That's the science. And I'm saying, I'm not understanding why anyone would run into a burning building knowing there's no escape unless they want to just commit suicide. But you have the right to do that now. But what you don't have the right is to run into that burning building and cause other folk to die because of your stupidity. Because that's exactly what it is. If there's somebody, there's somebody close to you and they love you, they're not going to just let you go run into that building. They're going to try to save your dumb ass. They're going to try to say, that's right, I said it, your dumb ass. They're going to try to save you. And then now you caused another death. If you want that kind of freedom, baby, die on your own. Die on your own. Now that might sound hard, but that's the life you chose. Die on your own. Don't cause anybody else to die with you. If you draw the line in the sand and that's how you see it, well, damn it, take out the arms, stand your ground, and die like a person. I don't care, man or woman. But a child should not have to make that choice. A child should not have to make that choice. It's funny. Again, here's that ham and egg justice. It's funny how they, wobble and go back and forth on their criteria. They move the goalposts and they try to manipulate folk on their decision. And people spitting out lies and the truth. They got the lies twinkled with a little truth, or got the truth sprinkled with a little lies. It goes both ways. Either way, it's a damn lie. Is it a black lie, a white lie, or a damn lie? Either way. But children, the baby, we should not be playing Russian roulette with their lives. We just shouldn't. Children under 12-year-old, they have not made a vaccination for them. Point blank, they're defenseless. Them babies are defenseless. And so any grown folk, parent or not, but any grown folk that puts them in harm's way, they should be convicted. They should be convicted of reckless endangerment to a child. I'm talking about the governor. I'm talking about whoever your representative is. All of them. If they do something that will harm the babies because they have no leg to stand on other than the guidance of the adult in the room, and half of you are not acting like adults. You're not putting your. I heard some of the dumbest. I heard some of the dumbest shiggity I ever heard in my life. This old. He was a white cat. Now I'm gonna pretend it. The white cat talking about. I'm not gonna let my kid put any mask on. Have you ever been a kid and you were outside playing with a mask on? Listen, you dummy. If it takes a mask to save your baby, you better put a damn mask on them. As a matter of fact, if you can go get a helmet with some oxygen, you do what you have to do. Because there's 600,000 grave that says otherwise. I rather err on the side of caution than to err on the side of defeat. And by putting that baby in danger, that's exactly what has happened. How can this be? How can this be? That's part of that white lie, black lie, and damn lie. That's what it is. That's what it is. You have no concern about that baby. You just don't. I'm going to be honest with you. You are concerned about your ego. That's how you see it. Even if you don't want to wear a mask, at least put a mask on the babies who are defenseless as a caution, because a mask is not going to hurt them. It just won't. It just won't. Keep them out of the circle of fire. Stop running them in, chasing them into a burning building. And you say you love the children. You love your dogs, your cats, your birds, your trees, more than you love the children. And that's a damn shame. However, now, you adults, I'm talking to the adults right now. You adults, there's a way out. You know what? The beauty about this, United States, they're double-minded. They are. They're double-minded. And now, how do I see the beauty in them being double? You wait a minute. They're going to change their damn mind. They're going to move the goalposts. But here's a trick. Here's a stick right here. Hopefully, it's not too late that you're around to see the goalposts. Yeah, you're around to see the goalposts. Some babies don't deserve that. The babies just don't deserve that. Open up the school. I heard, and this is the leadership. This is the leadership. And for the life of me, I don't know why they're still in charge of anything. This is the leadership. Talking about, we don't want to close the schools. We don't want to have them, homeschooled or, remote schooled or, anything. We don't want none of that. We want them in the classroom. At what cost? You don't want them. You don't want them to have a mask on. Yeah. You don't want them to have a mask. You don't want them to be protected. I believe that all you have to do is, put the mask on for about a week. And then if it's all clear, then you can unmask them. But as long as this Delta virus is going around, why risk your children? Use them as guinea pigs to console your soul. Talking about your First Amendment rights. What about theirs? I know they're too young to buck the system. But trust me, it's better to err on caution than to err in defeat, baby. I'm just telling you. Protect the children. It don't make any sense. Senators, governors, all persons of leadership. Think about the babies. That's all I'm saying. Think about the babies. Because they can't defend themselves. They just can't defend themselves. You leaders, you're committing I say you're committing a grave sin. You are. You're knowingly doing it. You're knowingly doing it. 600 100,000 graves say so. Some of these states, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, South Carolina, Florida, damn shame. Damn shame. Talking about the ICUs are getting filled up. Now, listen, and let me preface this. You know, as far as I'm concerned, I don't want anybody to perish, whether you're, you know, pro-mask or not, or against it. Fine, you know, I don't want him. Death is permanent. There's no coming back from that. There's no coming back from that. Once, when the curtain closes on you, dirt on your face, people are going to forget you ever existed. Yeah. Matter of fact, there won't be so many folks lined up to your funeral. Be honest about it now. The way things going now. Yeah. Hard time. And you want to make it harder? And you want to make it harder. And it's not about the people. It's about money. Follow the money now. Follow the money. Straight up now. Follow the money. They're saying they're spending too much money on you poor folk. Kill some of you off. Kill some of you off. Spending too much money on you. It's about talking about inflation. Now you wouldn't say inflation when you give all those tax cut, all those when you try to make those permanent tax cuts for the corporate. No, we weren't talking about it then. Now now we're hollering, pole mouthing around. We broke, ain't got no money. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so it just confuses me. It really does. It confuses me. When I'm listening and looking at these people who say they care about the children, but yet they continue to put back in office those bad actors, those same bad actors. Listen, this thing ain't just started since the COVID. No, there's a lot of things man, listen. Now I believe in, you have your, Second Amendment and all this kind of thing. I believe all that. But listen, there's a limit to everything. There's certainly a limit to everything. Meaning, you got monkeys around here just buck wild. They got this is the 21st century. They're treated like it was the 18th century. Wild Wild West, Jesse James, the Dylan boy, Al Capone. They just ravaging this country. Yeah. And to top it off, January 6th, they're gonna tell you what they really feel, how they really see it. And then half of the same folk who were in the House and in the Senate side, half of them folks want to act like nothing happened. Now they were just strolling through the Capitol like it was like they were tourists. Yeah, like it was a holiday. Yeah, that's some of that ham and egg justice right there. They saying somebody's going to pay. Yeah, I saw two. I saw how two paid already. One paid with a 3-year with a 3-year probation. Another one with 8 months with an 8-month sentence. Yeah, I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Just that ham and egg justice. It seemed like it was fair, but if that would have been a black person, listen, that was even at the Chauvin trial. That's to me that monkey ass judge talking about I don't want to make a statement. Hell, what better time to make a statement? Shit, the prosecutor was asking for more, and you gave him less. No, ham and egg justice. You know, seemed like it was fair, but it wasn't. People were just so glad that he got something. You know, like I said, let that be a black, let that be a black person. Let that be a black person. You know, they be calling him Minnie the Bat. They're gonna bust his tail with all that they can give him. That's just the way they do it. That's just the way they do it. And so when I think about it, what is the root cause of this craziness? Because that's what it is. People not even caring about their own interests anymore. When I say interest, you know, everybody, you know, that's sane. Now, I don't even talk about no crazy people or no insane person, but everybody who's sane wants to live, or they should, and let live and prosper. I mean, that's just the basic thing, you know, a roof over your head, you know, food in your belly, you're not starving, you know, clothes on your back, you know, enough money to not, you know, just maintain the basic stuff. That's what most people should want. But they will not, for some reason, uh, 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 vote in their interest. They go against their interest. They would say, well, and this just appeared to me. Now, this for the record. Now, the word on the street is on my street is this. You know, they'd rather burn it down than to see anybody else. Yeah, they rather burn it down rather than seeing anybody else move ahead or get get some relief. You know, that's that's foolishness, absolute foolishness, because they're all in cahoots with the white lie, the black lie, and the damn lie. That's what it is. I can't call it any other kind of way. I can't call it any other way. Every 2 years and every 4 years, we go through this system of choosing or electing or collecting, whatever word you want to use. You know, people who's supposed to represent you, but they don't. But they just don't. Some when you hear a listen, when you hear a governor, say some stupid foolishness like this, I'm going to I'm going to defund this. I'm going to defund the school system if you mandate a mask for the children, and you ain't all up in his butt. There's something seriously wrong with those constituents, his constituents. I understand, there's some small stuff that we can just, sweep on the rug and let slide. But when it comes to health and welfare, death and life, we ain't playing that game. We're not playing that game. You shouldn't play that game. We shouldn't play that game. Listen, that state should rise up and tell every one of those monkeys that they want a recall. Get him out of there. He's fired. But I tell you what, the shoe was on the other foot, you would be fired. Dereliction of duty. I write him a letter, say, look here, I'm sorry, but we're going in another direction. You're going to have to get your stuff and run with it. That's what you're going to have to do, because you ain't going to run in here. Yeah. The majority of the state, which are the stakeholders of that state, should tell him to go. You have to go. But for some reason, for some reason, they turn, they turn the cheek, they turn their head, they just turn their back the other way. Florida, you're just so jacked up. That's what I said. Florida, you're so jacked up. Texas, you're so jacked up. Alabama, you're so jacked up. Mississippi, you're so jacked up. Arkansas, you're so jacked up. Missouri, you're so jacked up. Georgia, you're so jacked up. North Carolina, you're so jacked up. You're so jacked up. Now your ICU beds are being overflown, and you talking about making makeshift this and and all of that going on, and you're screaming for help when people are trying to help you. An ounce of prevention will help a pound of cure. What's up with that? Now you're hollering help. Like I said, I don't want anybody to perish. But listen, you can take this as a bank. Take this to bank. That's what I believe. Everybody, young people, the children, they're not included in what I'm about to say because they can't help themselves. They don't have nobody to defend them. Obviously, they don't have anybody to defend them. But you old heads, one time, everyone who can get a mask and don't want to wear a mask, everyone who can get a vaccine and don't get one, and calamity falls on you, freedom, baby. That's your freedom. That's your price of freedom. That's your price of freedom. And since that's your price of freedom, have at it. You're on your own. That's what I say. You're on your own. That's a hard note right there. That's a hard note. Because there's nothing anyone can do for you. Because once you get that thing, that Delta is cleaning clocks. It's not like that COVID, where you might, get over it. Yeah, you might get over it and have some, some long term, reaction, but you're going to be able to live. But this Delta, it's wiping your memory, baby. It's taking you out. It is just flat out taking you out. That's all it's doing. The Delta is just taking you out. Now it's not only the old, but the young. And we once again, we have let our children down. We have let our children down once again. So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Ham and egg justice. Ham and egg justice. We got to do better. I don't care if you're an adult and you refuse to take the vaccination. That's up to you. That's up to you. Because the truth of the matter is, this is my opinion. This is my word on my street. You are making a choice. You are making a choice. No one's twisting your hands. No one's twisting your arms. No one's twisting your neck. No one's even in your face about it. No, they're not. No one is. On the contrary, it appears that many folk, are all in with that. So be all in. But my money's on this. My money is on this. When the dust settles and it's all done, the things that you were worried about and that you could have prevented, and the calamity comes on you, there's nothing or no one will be able to save your ass. I said it. Simply because of a white lie, a black lie, in a damn lie. Well, folks, I'm going to get out of here, and I really appreciate this opportunity to speak with you. I really do. I really do. But I just want to keep your mind on this one thing. You know, the children, baby, the children. It really is. It's about the children. That's, you know, our legacy. And if we're not willing or able to keep that legacy from falling apart, what good are we? What good are we? If the only thing in your mind is money, what good are we? Because you can't take that with you. Now, not that you can take your children with you, but they will be left behind as a legacy when that old silver and gold has turned to dust and rust. Dollar bills crumbled up and go to waste. So keep in mind, keep that in mind, keep that in mind, keep that in mind. Because ain't no man an island. And because no man's an island, because no man's an island, guess what? You're always gonna need somebody. Hey, well, that's my show for tonight. I thank you. Hope to see you again next Thursday. This Thursday coming up 9 Eastern time. And for the record, the word on the street. And I hope that everybody take heed and watch the children.
But I guess you didn't know. As the said the story goes, baby, now I got the flow. Cause I know it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again and show you that I'm winning. You love mine. All those times I said that I love you, you love mine. Yes, I try, yes, I try. You love mine. Even though you know I die for you, you love mine. Yes, I cry, yes, I cry. Return of the man, yeah, return of the man. Come on, return of the man. Oh my God, you know that I can. Here I am, return of the man. Once again, return of the man. Top of the world, return of the man. Watch my flow, you know that I can. Here I go, so I'm back up in the mix. Running thanks to take my smile, letting all the people know that I'm back to run the show.